At the intersection of Barker and Blue Mound Road. Pretty hazy out tonight. The big crane. New development. Turned into apartments. Construction all over tonight. Down to one lane over here. At Best Buy, official retailer of the Deluxe cabinets. Where else are we going to talk Arcade1up than at Best Buy? And corrected, Best Buy is not the official retailer of the Arcade1up Deluxe cabinets anymore. They are a retailer. We'll get into that in a second. There's a rental lift behind me in front of Best Buy. Welcome to a midweek, early week, Tuesday night walk and talk. As a recording of this, about 6 o'clock Tuesday night, July 25th, 2023. Big news from Arcade1up. They're giving us that promised XL cabinet. Is it the XL everybody wanted? Is it the XL everybody thought? Pretty empty for a Tuesday night at Best Buy. It is super hot out, pretty hazy. The AC is on. Heading back where the Arcade1up Deluxe are kept. Have you purchased a Deluxe cabinet yet? The Pac-Man, the Mortal Kombat 2, the Class of '81. All these are $499 exclusively at Best Buy. You could go to most Best Buys, see these on display, and walk out of here with a brand new Arcade1up. Mortal Kombat 2, Pac-Man, just like we saw assembled. And then we have these guys, just kind of for giggles here, for $399. I said, you know, $199 would probably get this moving. It does have some nice side art. I like to acknowledge this, but this is like the third cabinet now. You got the XL, you got the Deluxe, and then you have this, the Pac-Mania Legacy with the riser, the bad monitor. What's it gonna take for them to finally sell this? Now that it's like the third cabinet available, it's old. $149. I went from $199 to $149 based off of the news for the XL. Currently, you can get the Pac-Man Deluxe with the recessed monitor, the BOE monitor, the molded coin door, no riser, all one piece, for $499. There was a sale around Father's Day for $50 off. That's the cheapest we've seen any Deluxe, the Pac-Man, the Class of '81, and the Mortal Kombat 2. Currently, $499. But for $100 more at $599, the Pac-Man XL full-size arcade game. A Costco exclusive coming in September. $100 more, so it's gonna be taller, bigger. A 19-inch versus a 17-inch monitor. Light up coin doors. $100, $599 compared to your $499. You look at Shack Jam, for example. Forget all my speculation of what this cabinet's gonna go for, the sales. They're asking $699 for this cabinet with a TN monitor that, the facts, it's a TN monitor, even though I don't think the monitor's that bad. I've seen this in person. You're getting the BOE 19-inch, $100 cheaper than what we're seeing Shack Jam for. Now going on Target here, I just want to acknowledge something, that they have pushed out these sales. This is still their Circle Week pricing. I know this is a little high for the MK30th, but they keep extending it, like it's gone from Saturday to Monday to Tuesday. Now ends Wednesday. Not all the arcades are still on sale, but the MK30th is, and Shack Jam's it's sitting at $599. But look what else Target has. Class of '81, Mortal Kombat 2, Arcade1up Deluxe cabinets, just like Best Buy, where these showed up the very first time. I bought my Class of '81 from this location. I bought my Mortal Kombat 2 from this location. this was the only place that was carrying Arcade1up Deluxe cabinets. That's why we always see these set up at Best Buys. And get this, at Kohl's, Arcade1up 43 products. Look at the first two cabinets they're showing us. Class of 81, Pac-Man. And the funny thing is, Target had Class of 81, Mortal Kombat 2. So the retailers, you know, Best Buy has them all. You know, they have Fast and Furious. They have the Mortal Kombat 2, the Pac-Man, the Class of 81. But other retailers are starting to get these, and it's only these two at Kohl's, and it's Class of 81 and Mortal Kombat 2 at Target. And let's not forget about Walmart. They have the Class of 81 Deluxe and the Pac-Man Deluxe cabinet. So Walmart, Class of 81, Pac-Man, Target, Mortal Kombat 2, Class of 81, and Kohl's, Pac-Man and Class of 81. So again, only Best Buy is carrying everything. But it's interesting, like, I kind of put it together today. They've been planning this. And this is what I'm talking about. Having these set up. This is what I've been saying. If other retailers did this, Best Buy is the only one with these set up. Why doesn't Kohl's, Target, and Walmart? It attracts people. They want to touch it. They want to play these games. Everything unraveled for me this afternoon. I mean, I saw it all. I was wondering why I was seeing Deluxe cabinets showing up on sites, Walmart, Target, Kohl's, when Best Buy, you know, has them set up. It's because of the XL, the Pac-Man XL coming out. We've seen Golden Tee, the Shack Jam, Killer Instinct Pro. These are the bigger I mean, would you still buy a Deluxe? That's why I came here tonight. That's why I'm at Best Buy. Talking Deluxe, this is where they're set up. Would you buy a Deluxe for $499 when in another month and a half you can get the same cabinet but bigger for $100 more? Light up coin doors, a bigger marquee. You've seen the marquee on the Shack Jam, it's huge. The marquee on the Golden Tee, Killer Instinct Pro, it's a lot bigger than what we're seeing on these 3/4 scale cabinets. It's gonna be so, you know, how much more taller? I mean, we're looking on here, I wanna say that Pac-Man was 63 inches high, 5 feet tall. I mean, the XL is gonna be at least 5.5 feet. It's just gonna be so much bigger. Is that what you want? That's what I want. I want the bigger cabinets. So if they had, you know, for $499, are you gonna buy this? What if they took $100 off for $399? Is it worth getting something on a deal? Well, let's say this is $149. Is that worth it? Or do you want to pay the full price and get the biggest cabinet they make? We were at a completely different Best Buy a couple of days ago. I said there's an Ultimate Warrior and the Masters of the Universe Super 7 for $21.99. I just want to point this out. It's just to the right of Mortal Kombat 2. Look at the rock right here. I know we're talking Arcade1up. Just bear with me here, guys. I just want to admire. I mean, this is a great He-Man. And I said this was Super 7. I thought I saw a Super 7 logo. It's Mattel. I guess I was way off on that. I apologize. I'm correcting myself right now. I could have sworn there was kind of like that Super 7. Maybe that's why it's $21.99 and not $49.99. But the 40th anniversary, He-Man, Masters of the Universe, not a bad pickup. We're gonna talk more about the alarms going off. Every time we're here, that alarm goes off. I don't know what it is. Got the guys over here working. I don't know if I can actually get them on camera now that I say that. Might have to rewind that part. That alarm, every time. Did Arcade1up show their hand to? Okay, they shut it off. The alarm was coming from over there. They turned it off. Did they show their hand too early here? I mean, this is exactly what happened with Killer Instinct. They show the 3/4 scale Killer Instinct, what, $6.99? Then they show the Pro for $9.99. You got the $4.99 Deluxe, Now you got this $599 XL. I think they should have waited until the start of 2024. Who is gonna buy these? You know there's a Mortal Kombat coming out, right? I mean, you know there's a Street Fighter 2. You know that there's gonna be a Ms. Pac-Man. Why wouldn't there be? Why did Arcade1up decide to just forget the class of 81 here, just pretend this is a Ms. Pac-Man. Kind of cross out the Galaga in class 81. We know that this Deluxe is coming. Is anyone gonna buy it now? Well, if they're trying to fill their arcade rooms with Deluxe, but are they gonna end up switching those over now for XL? Because I guarantee you those are gonna be the first XL we see. These were the first Deluxe we saw. It's their bread and butter. Why wouldn't they just continue that flow they already have with Pac-Man? That's an XL. You know they're gonna bring back another NBA Jam after the Deluxe comes out. Is anyone gonna actually buy the NBA Jam Deluxe? Are people gonna cancel those pre-orders now? When Shaq Jam goes on sale? When Arcade1up brings out yet another NBA Jam? The official XL that doesn't have the Shaq on it? I know they promised an XL. I mean, they came through. The only thing they haven't said yet is that 80s cabinet, the unreleased 80s title cabinet. And we can, you know, we can all talk about that for the next month or two till if they announce an 80s cab. It's just crazy. I mean, CES, they announced the Deluxe. You know, you come in here, you're looking at the bottom of the kiosk, you still see Terminator 2. This has been sitting at $315, and I point this out at least once a week. It's just a matter of time before this. I mean, $315 is a good price. Don't get me wrong. And I know, Ralphie, you picked this up. It's a great purchase. They're gonna, I mean, if they're still here, if they don't sell out by, like, you know, around closer to Christmas, you know, they'll drop it down even more. $299, $249, something like that. They're not gonna have these. I mean, are they gonna be XLs? Are we gonna come to a Best Buy and see XLs instead of these Deluxe? Are these gonna be where Pac-Mania is? Are they gonna move them on the other side? That's where Arcade1up's going. We called it. I mean, we see this is what's happening. I thought they'd do like 2 years of the Deluxe and then they'd go XL. I'm surprised they moved this quick. Sorry, my camera was a little zoomed in there. I thought they'd kind of stretch this out a little bit, but it will probably take them 2 to 3 years to pump out XLs of every cabinet they have. The new Mortal Kombat. We're seeing the Pac-Man, Ms. Pac-Man, Street Fighter 2, everything. Everything they've done. I mean, I've been saying maybe they don't have the Konami license anymore. Well, maybe they do, and maybe they're just waiting to do an XL X-Men and XL Simpsons, because that's what people really want. It's us buying these. It's not kids. I mean, you saw the father and daughter playing here. Like, people come up here, and don't think that, you know, when we're here filming, there's not people coming up. I just get out of their way, I come back, I finish this clip. People want to play these games. Other retailers should definitely have these set up. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. You have these set up, people will play them. I turned this one on, it was off. Like, people will come up, like, you know, not everyone understands the controls. They should make sure these things are running because you have customers coming in here interested in playing these. Going on Best Buy here, going through all these cabinets, like, I mean, just look, guys. None of these are XL, except when we get to, I mean, look at this. Just, I just don't get this. It's $315. It shows up $699. We see the Deluxe. We see the cabinets with the, and just in case you didn't see the last week's walk and talk, you know, the Kith cabinet, confirmed price. With shipping, it's $1,000. I mean, you can get Marvel vs. Capcom 2, free shipping to your home or store pickup. You can come to Best Buy, pick up that cabinet for $599 versus $1,000. I just don't understand where they're going with that one, especially the fact that it has the riser Now we know there's an XL coming. It just, who is making these decisions? Again, the $499 for a cabinet. The same, I mean, come on. It's the same price as the Deluxe. I'm not knocking the Deluxe. I have 3 Deluxe at home. I have the Fast and Furious, I have the Class 81, and I have the Mortal Kombat 2. This was my first one, and I came here, there was one here. You know, I picked it up the first day it was available. But look at all these arcades. And we've been talking about, you know, unavailable nearby. I mean, there's still Golden Tee out there. You see this from Best Buy all the time. Like, I don't know if it's a marketing tactic, like it's not available anymore. They did this with Turtles in Time. Now that's back in stock. I just don't know what they're gonna do with all this. I don't know who's gonna pay these prices. Shack Jam at $6.99, I just wanna say that I don't think this is a great deal for Target. If you buy it from Target for $5.99, I think that's still too high, but it is $5.99 at Target. I'm sure Best Buy price matches that, but I think it comes down even lower. I mean, just going through all these prices. I mean, the $4.99 for the 3rd installment, it'd be like buying a car older than the one you have. I don't get this. I don't know if how these retailers are gonna feel about the announcement of the XL this soon, even though they promised us an XL. You know, they knew this. They knew it was gonna be the Pac-Man XL when they made that statement. We're gonna do 180s unreleased title. We're gonna do an XL. You know, back when Fast and Furious was announced. We're gonna get into in a couple of days why you go with the Shack Jam versus the NBA Jam Deluxe. You get the 4K announcement from At Games, the pinball, the ALU, Time Crisis is coming. The NBA Jam Deluxe, I don't think it's a good buy anymore. We'll get into that later. And now the XL, and they have Star Trek Super 7, Star Trek The Next Generation. At Best Buy, there's #1 Riker and Picard. Engage. Look, I know that Pac-Man isn't like everyone's like ideal here for the XL, but it's a good sign. I think it's an early sign. We're gonna see XLs, and this is what I thought we would see in the next year and a half. They're gonna start coming out slowly. I think people, look, we all have a decision. We can stick with the cabinets with the risers. I mean, you know, everyone watching, I mean, we all have them, right? We all have all these arcades to begin with. Are you slowly turning them in, you know, going for the Deluxe? I have, and I don't know what to do now. You know, I was still tempted with the NBA Jam Deluxe, even though it's gonna be more than the next sale for Shack Jam, but bigger and better. I mean, that's what I'm going for. That's what I want. I do think that it's the adults picking these up. I want to say thank you to the father and daughter. In the video before, I asked them if they could go up there. I just wanted to film them if they were okay with it, just to show, because they were playing before, and by the time I went over there, they just started walking away, and I asked them to go back. Can you please play that? That's what you're getting at Best Buy. That's why I suggested Big Buck Hunter Deluxe at a place like Kohl's. Somebody did mention that the Bass Pro Shop, I think that's a great idea too. Other stores where people shop, you know, somewhere like Cabela's, I don't know if that'd be like the greatest, because I mean, those are actual hunters. I don't know about having a video game in there, if that's gonna like entice anybody, you know, hardcore hunters. But Walmart, Target, I mean, we're not asking to stock the shelves here with Arcade1up boxes. Just have something that somebody can go up to, because with this announcement of the XL, it's going to be just that much harder to sell some of these other cabs. You're really going to have to go on some big sales. That fall sale we saw from Walmart, that's what we're going to have to see if they want to move any of this stuff, because we all know bigger cabinets are coming. And as far as I'm concerned, I am interested in the ALU. I said that, the license of Microsoft, Killer Instinct, Battletoads. I still would pick up the KI Pro if the price was right, because it's a bigger cabinet, and that's what I want. I want to recreate the arcade, and that's what a lot of people want. We want the bigger cabinets. I'll see everybody next time. I want to thank everybody for watching. Seems like every week there's something new announced. Time Crisis, Big Buck Hunter, Wheel of Fortune, NBA Jam Deluxe, now Pac-Man XL.